Welcome to Plane Stuff. Today's flight review will take us aboard Delta Airlines' newest fleet member, the A321neo, from Los Angeles to Minneapolis. In the next video, I'll cover the onward flight in an almost 31-year-old A320. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. This is my first narrated video, or even video of this type in general, so it will probably be a little rough. Please do let me know what you think in the comments below so I can improve. Flight details can be found in the description, and I hope you enjoy. Welcome to LAX. It's very early in the morning and I've just been dropped off in front of Delta's Terminal 3. LAX has 9 terminals in total. Delta occupies Terminal 2 and 3, although all check-ins for Delta now go through 3. I'm not checking bags on today's flight and already have my boarding pass, so I'm able to head straight to TSA, which is really quick at this time in the morning. It looks like we'll be going out of gate 37B, so time to get walking. LAX is in the middle of a massive overhaul and work on Terminal 3 was just completed shortly before filming. It feels very clean and roomy, although it has no moving walkways and some pretty long distances, which may be annoying to some. The food options here are a little limited, however LAX terminals are now all interconnected thanks to the ongoing overhaul, so you can always make the hike to other terminals for plenty more options. I decided to grab some snacks with this Hudson Nonstop, which uses cameras to track what you pick up and automatically charge you without the need for a cash register. Here's our aircraft for today, November 512 Delta Echo. This aircraft was delivered to Delta in December 2022, making it just 8 months old at the time of filming. The A321neo is the newest member of Delta's ongoing fleet renewal, alongside the A220, A330neo, A350, newer 737-900s, and the upcoming 737 MAXs, which are replacing or already have replaced many of Delta's older fleet members. One thing I didn't mention earlier about Terminal 3 is the music. The music here is pretty overwhelming, especially near the windows where I tend to sit. I think I can safely say this music just doesn't work at 7 AM, and even less so at 5 AM as I've previously experienced. Well, after about an hour of enduring the music, it's time to board. Delta boards in 10 groups. As with most full-service carriers, Delta starts by boarding premium cabins and elite status holders, and after that they'll move into the main cabin, which is split between status holders and main 1, this will be our group, then main 2 and 3, and finally basic economy.
General boarding line, I'd like to continue to wait process inviting main 1. Main 1, welcome aboard.
It looks like this aircraft has Delta's new free Wi-Fi. We'll check that out after takeoff. Delta A321neos currently have one seat layout with a total of 194 seats. The front of the cabin has 20 of Delta's newest first-class product. These are hard-shell recliners that are supposed to be a step up above their traditional counterparts. These seats do look really cool and I'd love to review them one day, but for now I'll have to direct you to this great review by Jeb Brooks. Behind first class, there are 42 Comfort Plus seats, Delta's premium economy offering, with more legroom, extra snacks, and dedicated overhead bin space. Finally, in the back is the main cabin, with 132 seats. And here's our seat, 30F, without a window. Well, it looks like I got unlucky and booked a windowless window seat. I normally check third-party seat maps while booking, and this is the one time I slipped. This is exactly why I recommend you check out websites like seatmaps.com while selecting your seats to help avoid reclineless seats or windowless window seats like this. I really wish airlines would just warn you if a seat lacks a window. I'm sure plenty of people out there wouldn't shy away from such a seat, given how many I never see even open their window shades anyway. If Ryanair can get this right, I'd expect Delta to. Anyway, time to check out the seat. Overhead, you'll find the standard personal air vent, reading light, and flight attendant call button. The seatback features one of Delta's wonderful screens, which we'll explore in a few minutes. Just below the screen you'll find your headphone jack as well as a USB port. The seat also comes with a single-piece full-size tray table. The legroom is perfectly fine. For reference, I'm 6 feet or 1.8 meters tall. In between the seats in front of you, you will find universal power outlets, meaning there are 2 for every row of 3 seats. The seat also has a moderate amount of recline and an adjusting headrest. The seat back pocket is pretty big and another safety card pocket is hidden inside. Speaking of the safety card, here's a quick look. After getting complimentary earbuds, which are alright, it's time to take a look through the in-flight entertainment system. First off, Delta seatback screens have a very clean flight tracker installed, which offers tons of viewing options, including the heads-up display, which is my personal favorite. Next up, the screen has this nice list of all the aircraft types in Delta's fleet, as well as an airport directory featuring terminal maps of major Delta hubs and their partner hubs. You will also find a link to the menu for today's flight on a QR code, as well as a Wi-Fi guide. Now for the main feature of the in-flight entertainment, the entertainment. Delta offers a massive selection of movies and TV shows, too big to scroll through in reasonable time. I doubt most people have a problem finding something to watch here. You can also find live news, music, games, and a kids section. If you prefer to use your personal device instead of the seatback screen, in-flight entertainment can also be streamed to your device for free.
Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened.
Time to push back. Thankfully, the person sitting behind me said they didn't mind me filming out the window just behind my seat, so I still got some cool views for you. If you'd like to skip the takeoff and head straight to the narrated part of this video, chapters are available below. Now that we're in the air, it's time to check out the Wi-Fi. Delta's in the process of rolling out free Wi-Fi for SkyMiles members on domestic flights. You can tell if your aircraft has their new Wi-Fi system by looking for that blue sticker next to the door we saw as we entered. Getting access to that free Wi-Fi is as simple as just logging into your SkyMiles account and watching a quick ad. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. About 40 minutes after takeoff, a snack and beverage service arrived. For snacks, you have the choice between a small bag of Sun Chips, a bag of salted almond, a white chocolate granola bar, and the famous Biscoff cookies. I always ask for 2 items and have yet to be disappointed. And here's the bathroom. This one is in the rear right. There isn't really anything special about it, being a little tight and a little dirty just an hour into the flight. Well, without a window, there really isn't much else for me to show you, as I didn't want to disturb the passengers behind me mid-flight, so I'll check back in as we get closer to Minneapolis. About an hour before landing, the crew did a second quick service. I decided to just get another cookie. I really hope this screen isn't correct. And thankfully it wasn't, so time to get ready for landing.
It's been our pleasure to have you on board with us today. To prepare for landing, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are upright and locked. welcome you to Minneapolis, St. Paul, where the local time is 11:34. There has been a 2-hour time change. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened.
I really enjoyed my first time on a Delta A321neo, despite the lack of a window, which is partly on me anyway. Overall, Delta offers a great service, and they have equipped their A321neos with very nice and comfortable seats and a good quality in-flight entertainment system that should hold up for years to come. Anyway, welcome to Minneapolis, St. Paul. I hope we'll see you in the second part of our journey, where instead of a brand new aircraft, we'll be taking a nearly 31-year-old A320. Please let me know what you thought of my first flight review in the comments. I know I have a lot to learn, but I hope you could still enjoy it, and will stick around for the next one.